Tonight we're going to have grouper with wedges, green beans, and a Sicilian sauce. I think it's Sicilian. It was taught to me by a Sicilian. His name's Chicho. He's off in Canada right now, catching crabs and eating salmon and all sorts of stuff. But he is jealous of my grouper, he said. First of all, I'm going to fillet this fish. I've never filleted a grouper before. I have actually washed this fish in the sink with salt just to remove the slime off it while it was in the cool bag there. And it's got scales, so I'm going to skin it as well, because I'm not messing around with scaling this fish. Well, he is tough, man. So this knife is super sharp as well. I don't have a filleting knife. I don't use filleting knives. I think they're rubbish. I'm just going to run down the spine. So it's just the same as always. You just listen for that knife against the bones there. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Not much meat left on it, so that's it there. Not too much meat wasted at all. Nice. Just cutting those bones away. So that's one fillet there. You don't need to see the next one. And there's some pin bones and stuff. I'll deal with those. So this is it now. The colour of the flesh surprises me actually. Did not expect it to be so pink. Just get my fingers on. Yep. There you go. Hey, the next thing is going to be this potatoes. Right, I'm going to leave the skins on them because that's the best way to do it. I'm just going to cut them like this, kind of thick. So now I'm going to wash them in some cold water, boil them for a few minutes, 5-6 minutes, let them dry, let the steam come off them, and then I'm going to put them in the oven at a high temperature for 10 minutes in the beginning, just to get them going, and then I'm going to turn them down. It just helps them get crispy, and just some to cook it in. Then you add some salt to that as well, just a little bit of salt. So this is what the sauce is comprised of. First of all, you saute some onions, some garlic and some peppers. This is a cold sauce. And then afterwards, you add this parsley and the mint to the olive oil. And it is just amazing. It's just amazing. So we'll start by sauteing some onions and some garlic and some peppers. So dice the onion. The onion, we do the pepper, then I slice this real thin. One clove of garlic. Don't crush it, it'll just become too strong and horrible. So, get that into the pan. A little bit of Sicilian olive oil. So, the oil's hot now. In with your half an onion, half a pepper and 1 clove of garlic. So I'm just going to let them dry there like that. This is the last and final part of the sauce. The other one's cooling. This is what it is. It's mint. You don't want that much mint. It's quite strong. I don't know, 10 leaves of mint and a handful of parsley. So we chop the mint first. It's always best if you just roll it up like this. It makes itself really fine. Chop it real fine. And the same with the parsley. Stalks and all, stalks and all. You want the whole lot. I have washed this. So it's going to be enough sauce for 2 nights. So that's what I'm doing. It's a cold sauce, so it doesn't matter. Now, I've only witnessed somebody make this once. So this goes in. So we just mix that around. Add some more oil to it, which we'll get right now in a second. Lots of oil. It's not bad for you. I was taught the way of olive oil in Sicily. More is always better. So that's the sauce there. Believe it or not, this is amazing. Bit of salt. Bit of black pepper. Go and just let that sit there and let it marinate. So now I'm going to put these potatoes back in here. Now they've dried themselves off, and I'm going to put some olive oil over them and then throw them in the oven. Some break is okay. So just a little drizzle of olive oil. That's it. Then you just move them around your fingers. Make sure they're all coated with it. Onto the roasting tray. You don't want them touching each other, then they won't go crispy. Don't put salt on them until afterwards, otherwise they won't go crispy. That's it. 10 minutes, 250, and then turn them down to 150. And take them out when you like the colour of them. So I'm going to cook the grouper in a little bit of flour, just to stop it from sticking. I can't stand it when the fish sticks. Just a bit of seasoned flour, a bit of salt and pepper. And a little bit of chilli. Well, it's going to be quite a lot, but only a little of it will stick to the fish. Cayenne pepper would be better, but I don't got it. Cayenne pepper and fish is just amazing. Any fish. Doesn't have to be a warm water fish like this. I've used it with dabs, cod, pollock, coalfish, halibut, you name it. Fantastic. Goes well with all fish. You only need a little bit of it. You just stir around with a fork. It's really very meaty fish. I can feel it straight away. It's very firm. It's going to be delicious. That's what I'm going with. Look at it. I cannot wait. That's it. That's all you have to do. First time I've ever had grouper. Got to clean the oven before I leave. So now it's time to turn down the spuds. There you go. Got the water on for the beans. Salted water, boiling. You throw in the beans. When the water comes back to the boil, you empty the water out, throw some butter on them, and leave them. That's it. That's how you cook green beans. Frozen ones or fresh ones. I'm gonna get the fish on. Yeah. The light for the cooker is broken, of course. So I like to add a bit of butter to the olive oil just to add a bit of flavour. If you cook just in butter itself, it will burn. The oil in there is always good to stop that from happening. Make sure that the heat is not too high but not too low. Beans, salted water, in they go. A little bit of butter for the beans. You don't need any salt, they're cooked in salt and salted butter, so they'll be grand. Go on. Turn over the fish. One side cooked. There we go. So the next time you see it, it's going to be on the plate. It is dinner time. I got my oven chips or whatever, wedges, whatever you want to call them, green beans And grouper, pan-fried grouper. There is 2 beers I recommend that you drink if you come to Greece. One is this. It's a red lager. It is delicious, but we're having fish, so we're going to go with the white. That is a Greek beer. I don't know if this is a Greek beer or not, but if you like Stella Artois, this is exactly the same as Fisher's. Fits the moment, right? I don't know if it's Greek or not, but there's loads of Greek writing on it, so I don't know. I'm going to put sauce on one piece of fish and not on the other because I want to taste the fish just by itself first of all. Let's get some of the oil there as well. That's it. I haven't tasted this before. It's a very meaty fish. Wow. I can see why people like it. It's like, it's the same kind of texture as monkfish, oddly enough. I'll try a bit with the sauce. Mint has this thing with fish I didn't really realize before. This sauce goes well with every type of fish. So if you're ever wondering if you're in a restaurant, you're in Greece or Italy or whatever, and you're thinking, should I get the grouper? You should get the grouper, yeah. If you went to a Greek restaurant, they'd probably serve it to you with a plank and charcoal grilled and stuff. I'm Billy, this is Billy eating dinner. Wherever you are in the world, remember, I'll see you on the beach. Bye.